I'll fine, I'll go if you don't want me here, Spartan. Jesus, don't have to fucking scream at me. Why are you so mean?
Hello.
Why are you so mean? Huh? I just got here. Why are you screaming at me? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm a good girl. I think I've got some schmoo on my lens. There she is. Hello. I need to shorten that. I need to shorten that so badly. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Spartan. Hi, Jake. Hi, Gamer. Hi, Spartan. Hi, Prey. Sorry. Good morning. Hello. How's everyone doing? It's warm. It's getting warm again. Apparently tomorrow it's meant to get back into the 30s. Today it's in like the high 20s. It's like 26, 27 today. And I'm like, no. Tomorrow it's meant to be like 30. At least the temperature this time round is going up smoothly and not like overnight fucking us out like last time. Last time it was like, oh, it's really, really, really nice. It's like 22 degrees Celsius. It's really, really lovely. This is great. The next morning, 33, 34. What happened to the 27s? Huh? High 20s, very high 20s. I decided to put a skirt on. That's the reason why I'm a itty bit late, because I had to find my skirt. Because I want to stay cool today. Because I am warm bitch. I'm a warm bitch right now. I got 27, 28. I've got like 26, 27 here. I think that's the last time I checked. The numbers keep shifting. It said tomorrow's going to be 29, and apparently tomorrow's now going to be 30. So the number keeps moving up. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. All I know is I've got my window open ajar, and my fan pointing at my toddies, which is very lovely. Yes. Toasty. It is very warm and toasty. My dad finally gets to test his fancy fan, which cost him apparently 180 quid. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It's so expensive. I said, for an extra 100, you could have gotten a window AC unit and just installed the window that you bought a few weeks back, right? And he was like, yeah, but I wanted the fan because it's lower power. Oh, wait, fair play. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I have to set up my AC again tonight, though. Which will be easy. Kind of learnt my lesson from last time, so I kind of know what I'm doing more this time, which is good. 30 square, the through square window. So I have a bay window. The old windows we got downstairs are one of the ones where it's big pane of glass with a window that goes whoop whoop at the top. It goes whoop whoop at the top. That's basically all of the windows, apart from the ones on our little extension thing. The windows out there open by going wee wee. But we're getting sash windows. You know, the ones where you go whoop whoop. Yeah, we're getting those ones, and you can put them to a point and then lock them into position. Type shit, which is good for AC. It's great for AC. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be fucking lovely when we get mine installed. I'm also gonna look at actually buying like a proper AC vent thing for it, not the stupid thing that I got. Yes, I started taking creatine, by the way, Jake. I went to the store I went to the store on Monday. No, I went to the store Monday morning. I jogged to the store, more specifically. And then I went, oh, I need to get some ibuprofen because I'm still dealing with my tooth pain. It's a bit annoying. I had a coupon. I had a coupon which was like £5 off. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just use that and get something. I'll go down and grab something with it. And then as I was walking past the section, as I was walking into the section to go get the ibuprofen, which I fucking forgot to get, by the way. As I was walking into the section to get ibuprofen, it caught my eye at the corner of my eye, and it wasn't bad price. It was like 15 quid, but obviously with a coupon it makes it £10, and it's 50 servings. One a day type thing? Yes, it's one a day type thing. It's like a small scoop. You put it into some water, you shake it up. Tastes like nothing. It literally just tastes like whatever you put it in. And I'm like, that's really nice. So far, let's just say this. Yesterday morning, I went for a very light jog to the store. I then proceeded to come home and work out. After I worked out, I had some creatine. And then after I took the creatine, I was hungry. So I made myself some food. And then, would you like to know what happened? My brain turned around and went, bitch, you should go for a long walk. And I went, okay, fine. So I got dressed. I went for a 3.5 hour fucking walk for no reason other than for the sake of going for a fucking walk yesterday. My legs are hurting a little bit from it. Not as bad, not insanely bad. I can walk up and down the stairs. I'm able to move. I can just feel the muscles going, aha, what? So yeah, the creatine basically turned around and gave my body, and it feels like the creatine basically turned around and said, you know all of this over here? You see all this fucking energy? Yeah, there's like traffic jams and shit in the way. We're just gonna smooth the traffic for you. I feel like I've got smooth energy. I also took a nap I also took a nap this morning because I woke up at 8. I went to go to the store. Motherfucking shops everywhere decided we don't have to open until later today because of the fucking football. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? So I went to the store. It wasn't even open and it was like already 10 a.m. when I went to the fucking store, by the way, because I basically was like, I just cut my body hurt and I was like, I need to kind of let my body rest a bit. So I like didn't move for like a good hour. Then I went to the store. Then I came back and made some food. And like it feels like my energy is a lot more available and usable compared to before. If like normally if I take a nap in the middle of the day, I basically can't do shit. I took a nap. It was only like a half an hour, maybe 45-minute nap today. And then I woke up and I was like, I feel fine. I actually feel fucking fine and functional for the first time. Like normally whenever I like take a nap in the middle of the day, I wake up and I feel like shit. Like I wake up and I feel like my brain wants to just go to back to sleep, but today it just went, no. It feels like my sleep is actually giving me rest for a change, which is really nice. Does creatine make you want to walk? Creatine basically it feels like creatine turned around and gave me access to my energy, and my brain just went, you should go for a fucking walk. And I just went, sure. I was drenched by the time I came back, by the way. Like, I literally put all of my clothes, I was so hot when I walked back through the front door of my house. I was drenched head to toe. I was like, literally, everything below me was drenched. I was I sweated so fucking much. I was drenched in sweat. I then basically turned around and I took off all my clothes and I kneeled in the bath, blasted the cold water on me and just went like that for like a good 5 minutes or so. And then I went, cool, this is really, really nice. Shower head on, just started going, on me to cool me down. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It felt really good just splashing cold water on me. I made the decision that whenever I work out, instead of going for a full-blown bath in the mornings, I'm just going to get in the bath and I'm just going to splash cold water on me because it's so nice and refreshing. Like, it was really, really nice. Hi, Doba! How are you after the call yesterday? You feeling good? I'm wearing a skirt today. I'm wearing a skirt. I'm gonna get a split skirt, you know, one which has like a gap in the front. I feel like that might be too dangerous, though. I think that might be a bit dangerous, yes. But how are you, hon? Are you feeling good after the call we did yesterday? Are you feeling much more productive? Are you feeling more productive? Have you figured out what you're going to be doing yet? Hmm? 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 Just so you guys know, it is very warm. I'm doing everything possible right now to be able to mitigate the heat. I have orange juice. I've had my creatine today. I've also had electrolyte tablets. I've taken a nap. I've eaten. I also had a snacky snack. When I say a snacky snack, I literally just had a small peanut butter sandwich thin thing, which is gluten free. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. I like dan- I like dangerous. Do it, huh? Yellow. How's my favorite British Katie doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I need to talk to someone. I need to talk to Puppy about doing spicy VOD edit stuff for me. Oh right, yeah. If tomorrow's spicy stream goes well, I'm gonna order new trackers. I'm gonna get them on my credit card. I'm gonna get them on my credit card, and my reason for that being is I need to start fucking using it, and it's not a small purchase. It's not a huge purchase, but it's not a small purchase. If tomorrow and Friday's spicy stream goes well, then I'll just be like, YOLO, fuck it, let's do it. Just hoping I can get things started tonight. Uh, my suggestion to you, Han, is don't get the ball rolling tonight. Get the content shit rolling for you. Don't start posting until the start of next week. Give yourself give yourself this week to build out a small little backlog before you get the before you hit the ground running. Because if you start tonight and you just start blasting that shit out, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up posting and then you're going to run out of shit. My suggestion, give this week to get yourself ahead before you get started. Hi, Kale. I went to a budgeting class thingy. Did it tell you to stop buying candy? Because that's literally the one thing that you need to just stop doing if you want to start saving. Hi, Kale. Good morning. Hi, Cal. Hi, and bye. No, bye. Why bye? No, bye. Bye bad. No, bye bad. Monkey. No, me. I miss you. No, do that to me. At work. Okay. Have a good day at work. Stay safe. Mwah. But yeah, I'm gonna order the new trackers that I've been thinking about getting for a while. I don't buy that much candy. I bought $200 worth of Lego and $900 of gaming PC though. So you're telling me, okay, based on the amount of crap that you tell me, you tell everyone in the Discord you eat, you probably spend more than $200 a month on sugary treats. I'm at work as well. Hi, doctor. I'm wearing a skirt, by the way, hon. I'm wearing a skirt today. I needed something to help keep me cool, and a skirt felt like a good idea. My dad pays for groceries. Oh my god.
Onita!
Terrace!
I have a dick!
71 months! Thank you so much! I love you. I love you. Mwah. Show us what's up the skirt? I'm wearing underwear, I'm wearing underwear, dude. Under the underwear is a chastity cage. Don't worry about it. I'm a good girl. I know what I'm doing. But no, I'm just warm. I want to do another walk on Thursday, but my brain is saying I don't know what I'm going to wear, and Thursday is meant to be hot. So I'm like, shit. You being good today? I'm being good. Are you talking to Chloe? Chloe is never good. Chloe's bad. Indirectly flex my wealth on the poor. I don't get you, hon. Your emotes aren't working as well as you would think right now. Legs the square one? What do you mean the square one? Wear nothing. That's what I do at home. I have a couple of really cute dresses which I love to wear when it gets really hot because they're just lovely breezy and I can just let everything hang out. I hate Twitch not telling me my sub ran out. I know, it's a dumb bum. It's a dumb bum, Tara. So mean, so cruel. We don't like that. Twitchy Poo is a dumb bum. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, well, I was gone. My roommate fucked up my car. Did he not use lube? Did he forget to use lube? Tell him that consent is sexy and lube is required. You now fix. Let's go. Yeah, by the meaning of tonight, I is letting it slowly disperse in slow increments so I can do some of my videos and release it out on a scheduled time. That can be done in a time frame. Right now, I'm just out to dinner with my family. Oh, Doba, my suggestion to you would be to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Po do aim for 3 videos a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Don't worry about anything beyond that. 3 videos. Aim for about 5 to 6 minutes per video. And then yeah, aim for about 5 to 6 minutes per video and then do a small 20 to 30 around about a 20 to 30-second preview of it. And then the best thing to do is just bait the preview. So yeah. Now fix, the Prime sub is so ass. They don't... Terrace, didn't you know? They don't want you using Prime sub because it takes money away from Daddy Bezos. Daddy Bezos needs to be able to rent out entire cities so he can get married to his next floozy. Didn't you know this? Didn't you know this? Didn't you know that they also need to use part of that money to then give it to a charity so it makes renting out an entire city look good on them? Didn't you know that's what they're supposed to do? Oh my god. He needs to keep getting married to his hookers. What do you mean? You can't use your Prime subs, guys. If you use your Prime subs, you're gonna take money away from Daddy Bezos, and then he can't send billionaires and millionaires to space for about 20 minutes. You can't use your Prime subs, guys. It takes away money from Daddy Bezos. And then he can't corrupt the government. He can't influence government through lobbying and bribery. You know, he can't just fucking retire and just stop and just live the rest of his life comfortable in a fucking villa in a country people can't pronounce. He has to keep being a corrupt cunt. He can literally stop working and basically pay for the next 100 generations of his family. But no, tell me how Daddy Bezos can't let you use your Prime sub, guys. Sorry, I went on a moment. I had a moment, I'm sorry. No, Bezos needs to take all the money so he can evict an entire community so that he can build data centers because water consumption is more important for data centers. Do not forget, Elon Musk said we're going to build a satellite grid array of AI with little... Elon Musk basically I'm not joking when I say this, by the way. Elon Musk turned around and said, we need to send satellites up with small AI data thingies on them, and then we can use space to cool. Motherfucker, space is cold because space is both is and isn't cold. It is a confusion. You can't cool shit in space. You know some of the big fucking panel things they've got on the International Space Station? Those are cooling panels. AI satellite array, do you want Skynet? Because that's how you get Skynet. It won't work, gamer. You can't cool... It's actually really difficult to cool computer components in space. You can't just turn around and just be like, we're just gonna leave it to the elements within space. There's no like convection in space. One of the reasons why the air and water gets warm is because of contact, because of particles. It wicks heat away. You can't. Guess what's in space? A vacuum. What's in a vacuum? Not that much. Not that much. Space, by the way, isn't a perfect vacuum. It's a near perfect vacuum. It has stuff in it, but it's like the difference is me standing here versus standing in the next row type of density. It's near perfect. Vacuum is the best insulation. Yeah, it keeps shit warm. Hi, Rika. He's autistic as hell, though. He forgets his kids exist. He can't laugh. Have you seen the video of Jeff Bezos trying to laugh? He literally looks and sounds like a fucking robot. I'm not even exaggerating on that. He literally, I can't remember if it was him or Mark Zuckerberg trying to laugh in an interview. Their laugh was literally just like, um, I I remember it was Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos can't fucking like he can't laugh. He did an interview where he laughed in the interview, and it just came across as like robotic creepy. Where there is a will, there is a narcissistic trillionaire spending money to make it happen and never get there. Yeah, I'm using this to wick money away from the poor people because I make it look like it's for the poor people. I'm going to do a crypto scam to try and get people to give me, I'm going to trick people into doing a crypto scam into thinking that I'm going to save a country, but at the end of the fucking day, I'm not going to save a fucking country. I'm going to make people poorer. He is a robot. He is a fucking robot. I think my neighbors are doing building work. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I can't tell if that's a fucking drill or a drone. Chat, how have you all been this week? Did you guys miss me yesterday? I don't know why. I just mentally went, I'm gonna go for a walk. And then I took a 3-hour walk. I literally, if you want to know what I did, I walked from one side of my city to the other, did a huge loop around by my city center, and then came all the way back. I literally went, yes, I missed you. Aww. Katie went on a self-discovery hike. I didn't go on a self-discovery hike. My body had more energy than it knew what to do with because I started taking creatine. And I just went, bitch, go for a walk. And I went, okay. I was visiting family last week. It was nice, but I did miss you. Aww. It was like I always miss your streams lately. So my streams have been very up and down because I haven't really my energy. I've been dealing with my hormones being adjusted and my energy being very up and down and all over the place. To put it simply, I haven't really been consistent the last couple of weeks because my my hormone dose got changed. My body's energy went to shit. Mentally, I just felt exhausted all the fucking time. And I'm not gonna lie, I just had to I just really had this like a couple of days in a row I had this massive mental desire to just lay down and just do nothing but sleep. And I'm not joking when I say I think it was last Tuesday. I woke up, I felt fine. I went to the store and I came back. I ate and then I felt really tired. I laid down for what felt like 5 minutes and it turned out to be like 3 hours or so. And I woke up and I felt like I was falling apart and I went, Face down starfish? I wish. I wish. I need my beauty sleep. Sometimes I'm stupid and I don't get enough of it sometimes. I say that, my dad wakes me up. My dad wakes me up sometimes when he goes to work, and then I end up going back to sleep, and then I oversleep. He doesn't realize he does it, but I'm kind of like in a situation of you keep waking me up. I don't care. I'm gonna wake you up. No falling apart. We need our Katie. But if I don't fall apart, how are you meant to pick up all the pieces? I just sleep through everything. Yeah, you do. Ink Little Follow, welcome into the stream. I'm very warm right now. Hopefully we get news on the Steam frame soon. I'm gonna I looked into the tracking I wanna get. The new stuff to replace my current trackers. I looked up a review because a lot of the reviews I spotted on it are old reviews. So I looked into newer reviews. Apparently, all of the problems people were having with them are basically fucking gone. It has a problem with being near metal, which I will be fine with. My bed is made of wood. My desk is metal framed, but it's a weird, like, this side, and then a bar at the back. So I'm like, I'm far away from it. So I'm like, I should be fine. Hey, new here, what's the name of this world, if you don't mind me asking? It is called Cozy Calm Worlds by Sam, ex Camille. It's called Cozy Calm. Yes. Hi, Ate, good morning. Hello, no person. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Nubs. I'm very warm. I wish I set up my AC. Thank you. I know what I'm gonna do after the stream. I'm going to do my bed trick. Watching VR and VR lol. Ooh. Yeah. So I wanna get myself the new trackers I'm looking at. The ReboCap they're called the ReboCap ones. It's 15-point tracking. Before you say anything, 15-point tracking. Do the maths on how many fucking points that is. It's really ridiculous. It's up to 15-point tracking. And they did an update with it recently called VR mode, and the VR mode basically turns around and takes the skeleton and takes the head tracker and then just makes the headset the tracker, so you get no drift with it anymore. And then you can also turn around and take off the controllers, and then it just assumes the hands positions based off of the arms. So it's pretty accurate. It does like a couple of assumptive things, and I'm like, cool. I was worried about getting it and not having tracking straps for it. But then I watched a review yesterday and it says, no. It comes with all the tracking straps that you need for it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's nice. Awesome. And I can just mount one of the things to my my VTubing headset thing. You sit on your AC in a skirt with either or either be fun or very own fun. So I have a trick that I love to do with my air conditioning unit on fan mode. I basically, because it has a vent. It has a vent on it has a vent which in AC mode puts heat out. In dehumidifier mode puts heat out, but in fan mode it just pumps out cool air, or it just flows air through it. And my trick that I like to do is I take my bed and I wrap it around the nozzle, and then I put it, and I basically igloo my bed. It's really nice. First time chatting, and and I'll take this blow. It's alright. I think it's wild that the stream title says goon bait, but there's nothing to goon to. I'm an idiot. Good morning, welcome into the stream. Did you come here to goon? It's the wrong platform to goon on, Han. Can I join you this morning, though? No, I'm fine. Wrong platform to goon to. If you're going to Twitch to goon, might I suggest kick? They literally have no rules over there. Ragey no Gunabate. You're on the wrong There are two options on your there are two options on your table which you could go to if you really want to go get go goon. One is a kick. The other is Fansly. Now I do stuff on Fansly. I'm not doing it today. That's tomorrow. You're cute. I know. I'm fucking adorable. Well, I like to be a little devious. I like to be a little cheeky myself. I'm memeing on it, don't worry. I know. My name is Menace. Ah, hello, Menace. I want some water. I need some water. I say water. I have orange juice. Let's go. I need to remember to do ice. Oh, I know, licking the new people. Who's licking the new people? Is Jake licking people again? This goober. You cheeky say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. I'm very sweaty. I need to work out after the stream. Finally, I can catch your stream. Hi, MZ. Hi, Spider. Good morning, hon. Girl, I had just shut down Twitch and was about to go take a nap because it's been up all night. And I saw your stream on Discord. I can't go to sleep now. Why? Snow! It sounds like an ish you, not an ish me. Why are you making it an ish, trying to make this an ish us? What a logic is that? What logic is that? I'm a good girl. I'm innocent. What the fuck you mean? Why are you complaining? Because I'm so amazing and you love to watch me? I get it. I got a juicy booty, but it's not my fault you love to sleep on it. It's not my fault you love to sleep on my booty. Is my logic also if you're innocent then I'm a nun? A sister! A sister of the cloth! Welcome! I didn't know you knew how to use computers! Wow! Sister of the cloth! I don't think I'm doing this right. Can you tell me if I'm doing this right? I think the cross is it might be upside down. Arctic is name of the articulated lorries in the UK. No, Arctic lorry is just a shortened name of articulated lorry. You just take out the ulated part. An Arctic lorry. Wow. Good morning. My thighs are burning a little from my long ass walk yesterday. Oh my god, I'm too tired for this. Alright, I'll go to bed now. Just wanted to stop by, say hi, and pick a bit low. Love you, Snow. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, sweetie. You got it in one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm smart. I big brain. I have my moments. Can we talk a little about how, who wants to talk about the FIFA corruption? Who wants to talk a little bit about the FIFA corruption? Like, everyone is calling it out. No one is turning around and calling it anything other than what it is. Like, they're calling the spade a spade. Fucking shit is corrupted. Am I the only one that literally sees it and like everyone is literally looking at it going, oh my fucking god, that is so fucking corrupt. I even told my dad, he didn't believe me, he saw it and went, what the fuck? Oh, reversing the red card? Yeah, they literally just turned around and went, yeah. I tasted mommy has arrived. Hello, good morning, sweetheart. Yeah, the reversing of the red card because the big baby in charge turned around and had to call up and say, I need to review things. You gave me the Peace Prize. I know what to do. Maybe damage to football. I mean, here's the thing. FIFA before it was corrupt.
Hello.
Everyone with a pulse, anyone with a pulse and eyes could see that FIFA was in every way, shape, or form fucking corrupt. But they literally turn around with what they did, basically smack it in the face and go, "You thought that's corruption? We're just gonna parade this shit now." Tango Karma in action. Well, do you know what's really funny? Loads of people in response after the corruption turned around and started calling FIFA to reverse old red cards from past FIFA matches. They literally just turned around and was just like, "I'm gonna complain about a red card that happened like 15 years ago." Meh. Tango Karma in action? Yes. The problem, Jake, the problem is a narcissist thinks the award is all that's important, and they don't have the problem with narcissists is they think it's the trophy is the reward, and it's not the recognition from the rest of the world. The thing is the rest of the world and the non-narcissists in the world basically see the reward, and it's all to do with the fight involved and achieving it and being recognized by everyone else that you achieved it. If you pick up the trophy and it's through false means, then you didn't pick up the trophy. You didn't earn it. Hi, Kizzy. We and Katie's got him. We just in a got him. Okay, I was search cake. Cake as in Kick. Hi, Katie. Can I get your take on something? Sure. Wait, do you mean kick or kick? Kick. You know the you know the streaming, you know the website which is essentially a clone of Twitch, but it's ran by big fucking crypto bro casino shit. That one. I think we should just cut out the middle, man. Make a monument of Trump's dick so he can shut the fuck up and then tear it down when he is gone. Oh, Gamer, didn't you hear? Didn't you hear? The reason, you know the Kennedy Center? They told him to take his name off of the Kennedy Center.
Bark lady in a six spork lady in a six swag.
Hi, Spartan. You know the Kennedy Center? And they put his name up on the Kennedy Center without any prior approval. He just did it because I'm a big boy. We do a big boy. He got told to take his name off of it, so he put up like 25 grand's worth of scaffolding to take it down. And he took his name off of it, but he's keeping the scaffolding up to cover up the fact that his name is not on the Kennedy Center anymore. His ego is incredible. Yeah. So, okay, I was laying naked in bed, right? My dad knocks on the door. You think he will wait for a reply, right? No, he opens it straight away and saw me naked in my... Is my dad the asshole? Yes! Gizzy, in every way, shape, or fucking form, your dad in that situation is the fucking asshole. You are in the privacy of your own fucking bedroom on either, based off of what you've told me, either that is first thing in the fucking morning, or it is a fucking hot day and you don't want to be wearing fucking clothes on a hot day. No one does. So you're laying in bed trying to stay cool, or you're just waking up. Him simply just going... I'm sorry, my door's over here. Him simply going... and then walking through the door is a dick move. You are an adult. You are a fucking adult. If I was you, I would get a fucking you know those door stop things that you can put under the door to stop the doors from closing? I will literally, if I were you, get one of those, put it by your door, and then just put it right by the end, put it right by your fucking door. If he doesn't respect you having any form of privacy, you need to start doing shit like that. Genuinely. You are a fucking adult. He is a fucking adult. Him doing that to his own daughter is just fucking creepy. I'm sorry. Like, seriously. It's just fucking creepy. He's a fucking adult, and you're an adult. At one point, he wanted all the doors open all the time. You have a right to your own privacy. If he... here's what you do. Next time he goes to the fucking bathroom, push the fucking door open and just say, doors need to be left open. You have a right to your own privacy. If he wants to fucking ruin your own privacy, my solemn suggestion, fucking go out of your way to ruin his own privacy. Every time he's in the bathroom, kick the fucking door open. Genuinely, just kick the fucking door, open the door and just push it open. Then walk away. Just genuinely, just get into that habit. If he wants to make it so you can't have privacy in your own room, you know, private space, he can go fuck himself. Genuinely. I think you need Kate to tell you this, but Dad's the asshole. Yeah. His sense of boundaries is lacking. I'm gonna suggest what you do is you get a doorstop thing, you know, the wedge things that you can get under the doors, and just put it by your door when you're in your room. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to move out of here so soon. XXDS. Oh, Gizzy, I'm thinking about moving up to Scotland. I'm actually really looking into it more and more at the moment. I don't want to. Let's just say I've looked into how much housing prices are up in like Dundee. I can afford that shit now. Why Scotland though? Because I can buy a 3-bedroom for about 600 a month. Houses are expensive and Delk doesn't want to rent. Buy a house in Dundee for about 600, for about 700 a month. That's buying. That's mortgage. You can get good, decent sized houses in Scotland for not that much. You're killing me, Smalls. I understand though. Like, I know everyone. Here's the thing, Izzy, and this is like the biggest fucking argument I'm standing against. We are of a generation who has the freedom to move around a lot more compared to older generations, because you and I both make somewhat of a living through the internet. As long as you can move and you have access to the internet, you are technically fine. If I could afford to move genuinely, I would. Gizzy, if I were to move up to Scotland and get like a 3-bed or a 2-bed house, right? A reasonable size 3-bed, 2-bed house, would you actually consider moving in with me? Would that be something that you would consider? Because in my personal opinion, I don't care if I'm already moving out and then you decide to move with me. I don't really care, because at the end of the day, you would just move. Yeah, Scotland is too far. It would kill mine and Delk's relationship unless you can convince him. Argument for this. Dundee has an airport. Bristol has an airport. Delk has access to a train line. The train line goes straight to the Bristol airport. I know he lives relatively close to it. Hold on. It will cost him less to get a flight to Dundee than it would for him to drive to you. It's literally about a £40-50 flight. Especially the fact he might be proposing at TFCon at the end of the month. Gizzy, you've said that a couple of times. Like, you were convinced that they were gonna propose to you at, like, TwitchCon at some point. No. He's bought the ring. Can I have my hand back? Hello? If he does, awesome. But I'm gonna say this, like, you're in a living condition and you need out of it. And, like, at the end of the day, I need to move as well. And I want to move. My goal is to try and not move halfway across the country, by the way. I'm going to be trying to move as close as possible. But I don't want to... Here's the thing. I could move out right now, and I could stay within my own city. Problem, I stay within my city, I literally get a I literally only have the ability to buy a studio apartment. Maybe a one-bedroom apartment, if I'm lucky. The farther away I move, the bigger the accommodation gets, the cheaper shit gets. And, like, it goes from being an apartment, it goes from being a single bed, it goes from being a studio or single bed apartment to a 2-bed apartment to a 2-bedroom house quite quickly, the further away you get. I would be happy to live together, but Scotland is still too far. There's always, no matter what happens, when you move, there's always going to have to be compromise. There's always going to have to be compromise. You're either sacrificing interconnectivity, closeness to other people that you want to be with. Like, consider this. Even if you were to do it and move temporarily until Delk basically turns around and goes, actually, I can buy a house finally. He's probably, I'm not gonna lie, he likely already has the money, but I feel like he's just waiting because he wants to buy a house outright. He doesn't, he probably, based on, like, how he is and how much money he makes, I feel like he probably has a good amount of savings and he could probably buy a house now, but he just wants to, like, get a decent sized place. Even Derby has some cheap houses. You can buy, you can, if you move up to Dundee, you can buy a 3-bedroom house for about 100,000, for about 100 to 150,000, and the mortgage rates that's about five to 800 a month, roughly. The trick is to do a 30-year mortgage and then pay extra every month, and then do like an extra month every year, and then you pay it off within 10 to 15 years. Not even joking or exaggerating, by the way. That's literally the trick. You pay it off within about 10 to 15 years if you do it that way. When you mortgage, don't pay you pay extra, and it pays shit quickly. I don't know what I want. And by the way, make your credit score go up like crazy when you do it. If you buy a house, I'm not gonna lie, if you buy a house for 100k and then you can pay it off within 10 to 15 years, you are laughing. Because it's like, I bought this on a 30-year mortgage. It's gone within 10 years. You get the fucking mortgage loan people look at you going like, yeah, we're gonna give you like access to a mortgage, which is like insane style levels compared to what you did before. Like, they will literally turn around and be like, you go from only being able to do like a 250k loan, and they'll jump that shit up to about 2 million, but probably about a mil, maybe $1.5 million the next time round. Then they'll be happy and confident with you because they know what you can already afford. And then guess what? If you do it again, they'll be like, what the fuck is your credit score? As long as you have high speed internet and easy access to food. Yeah, I was looking at a place Bridget, I was looking at a place in Dundee. It has gigabit internet connectivity. It was a 2-bedroom house, and it was right next to a huge shopping center. When I say right next to a huge shopping center, I literally mean the access road to get to the big fucking shopping center was right outside the fucking front door. It was literally just step out, boom, huge shopping center. Which is probably why it's only 100k. Like, genuinely, it's probably why it's only 100k. Like, it's probably got high traffic, it's likely a high traffic area. Oh, this is weird on mobile. Why is it weird on mobile? Are you trying to watch me in vertical for the first time? Kitty can have her personal shopping cart. Well, the idea that I had is if I were to get that place, I could have one bedroom for me, one bedroom for work. I wake up in the morning and I go to the store, which is literally across the road. I could wear my fucking pajamas to the store and I won't feel weird because I'd just be like, for me, it's I go to the shop at the bottom of my road and it's like, oh, I've got like a handful of shit in here. Cool. It feels like TikTok stream and I kind of don't like those. It's vertical, Mega! It's just a vertical stream. I've actually thought about doing multi-streaming to TikTok, but TikTok constantly wants me to do telling me I'm on the partner program, and then I go in and it's not the partner program, it's just you want to sell shit on the shop. I don't want to sell shit on the shop. Welcome to the stream. Hello. What's up, Katie? Hello. TikTok doesn't like lewd things being mentioned. Yeah, I will. Yeah, because it's run by Peter Thiel, and he knows everything about the Antichrist. Shopping in their jammies. I would literally walk around the shop in my pajamas. If I was to buy that place, I would literally walk around the shop in my pajamas and not give two flying fucks. I literally walk around. I walk around in my slippers with like my cute ass bottoms, a tank top, and like have like fucking shit in my hair, holding my hair up, and then and like have like my face mask over like my head. I might add that to my avatar, my new avatar actually, just a face mask type thing. But like, yeah. Hi, Taken. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, Mega, if you don't like if you don't like it, you can, if I'm right, you can rotate the phone and it'll change it over to landscape. I might be wrong. My sleep naked might cause a problem. Okay, here's the problem with me. I have more pairs of pajamas than I do actual normal clothes. When I go, well, I'm not joking, when I go on vacation with like Gearsy for like conventions and shit, or go overseas, I take all of my
Rotate these
clothes.
nuts, Keck.
I hate it. Why you doing these nuts? Why you doing these nuts, joke? That's like what, 2016? But no, I need more clothes. I need more clothes. I'm waiting for my dad to do the fucking window because I'm gonna tell him to do it this weekend. I'm gonna tell him to measure out the window this weekend so we can fucking order it. And when he asks me why, I'm gonna say because then when we get the window sorted, I can get a wardrobe so I can get fucking new clothes. Okay, Ian Gizzy. Hi, Raven. Good time in the summer holidays in Texas of my old family home. Woo. You can go from vertical to horizontal by touching your phone screen. Ah, interesting. Hi, Alex. Also, Gearsy, you know your dad keeps basically barging into your room and you have like no privacy. Every time he does shit like that, just take away one of your gifts for him that year. I'm not joking. He wants to take away your privacy. You're taking away birthday and Christmas presents from him. Easy clap. Easy muhahaha clap. The hip wiggle, yeah. I have to keep wiggling my hip because my thighs hurt. Because I went for a 3.5 hour walk yesterday after working out and also going for a jog. I did so much working out yesterday. I want to do it again on Thursday, but my brain says, dumb bitch, don't do it. You're stupid. Tonight, you're I'm back. Welcome back. Good morning. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway. Yeah, Mega. My advice to Gizzy is genuinely get a doorstop, put it on the inside of your room, and put it by your door. So when someone tries to open the door, it goes straight onto it and then stops the door from opening. He wants the doors open. You control how open you want the door to be. I mean, the other option you have is to just have constant porn up on your monitors. That's another option as well. Like, constantly have porn up on your monitors. That way, when he walks in, he comes in and sees you gooning to, like, and sees you just sitting there casually watching fucking lesbian porn.
Forget slapping, I'm getting a mallet.
Listen to BB. Gizzy, listen to BB. Get the mallet. But yeah, like, one option you would have is just put lesbian porn up on the screen. Even better, fucking put, like, yaoi. Is it yuri or yaoi? Lesbian hentai. That one. There is more to goon on her Twitch than there is on Kit. It literally a bunch of 35-year-olds on 480p streams. I stream at maximum quality of 1080p. I also technically do multi-resolution and vertical. So if you're on mobile, you can tap the screen and make it vertical or horizontal. Yes. Till he starts sliding things under the door to remove the stopper. In that situation, I would just have a fucking mallet. I would just have a mallet. In that situation, that's more of an invasion of privacy. Him opening the door is him being a dick to your privacy. Him literally removing the thing to help you keep some semblance of privacy, and him doing that type of shit is the literal fucking piss take. And I would just be like, you do that, I'm gonna cut your fucking hand off. The other option you have is to just go
Okay,
full-blown.
master. Let's kill the hoe. Be each.
Okay. But yeah, him sliding, if he starts sliding shit under the door to remove the doorstop thing, I'm like, my response to that is, I'm keeping the door open. I just don't want it open all the fucking way. I want some fucking privacy. Like, here's the thing, if it's a hot day and you're in bed and you're just trying to cool off and you're wearing something, in your house, Gizzy, I would just always be wearing at least something. Like, apart from when you're trying to fucking sleep, wear something. And then it's like, in a hot day, keeping the door open does help with airflow. You want proper airflow going through the whole house to help basically keep the house as cool as possible. You're basically doing the whole through vent thing. But you don't have to have the door all the way open. You can literally have it open up a small crack and it'll do just as much. If you were a toy, what would you be? A flashlight. I would be a flashlight. Yes. Inflatable. Jake, did you see what Nothosaur dropped? They dropped a new toy, and I'm like, I want it. I need it. I need it so bad. New Katie would say that. I want to be a flashlight. Punk, I need to fix that. I need to actually add something on here which will actually do it. Yes, I did. It is very interesting. I need to drink. Where did my ad thing disappear? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I'm very warm. I hope the fucking frame finally
I'm not
releases.
bringing any booty home. I'd rather be the booty going to your home.
Yes, sir. Why am I hearing creaking? Because of my VR headset. It's my VR headset. My headset is literally falling apart. It's old. It's my headset. The creaking is from my headset. Yeah, I need the frame to release so I can fucking get a new headset. Is on stream. Yeah, it's my headset. I've said it like 6 times. The creaking is from my headset. It's the straps. See, it's disappeared because I'm holding the straps. And then it's back. Yeah, it's my headset. It's the strap part of my headset. I need a new headset. I heard you. Ah! You can hear Katie Fourballs on stream at times. Yeah, because, yeah. I'm surprised that you didn't get the big screen Beyond 2. Doba, I was thinking about getting it, but I kind of made the decision after they released the Beyond 2. I was looking at saving for one, but then Steam turned around and showed some and announced the frame, and I was just like, I'm just gonna get the frame because here's the thing. I love lighthouse tracking. I think the accuracy on it is fucking incredible. But the future is not in lighthouse tracking. New technology is coming out all the fucking time when it comes to VR stuff and VR shit.
Onita, I have a dick.
Charles!
Skatiluv.
Thank you for the 71 months! Thank you. 1 second, I need to hit refresh on something. There we go. Hi Charles! Thank you for the 71 months, huh? I really love and appreciate you. Mwah. Let me go back onto my rant. Yeah, the future of VR tech isn't in lighthouse tracking. It's not. VR headsets are now all basically inside-out tracking. They're using cameras to calibrate themselves. Trackers themselves are going into are doing like magnetic resistance and like 6-axis positioning type shit, like clever, like magic level, I know where I am at all times based off of where everything else is type shit. So it's very much the technology is shifting. I just don't like. Here's the thing: the Beyond 2 is a fucking incredible headset. It is incredibly amazing, but I am in a mental situation of I need something which is going to give me some form of future-proofing for what I do. And the cable is going to be a fucking problem with that thing. Lighthouse tracking is getting to a point now where getting new lighthouses is increasingly becoming more and more difficult. Once the frame drops, we're probably going to have a year or so left of the index being in circulation on their system. And then you're never going to be able to find yourself another fucking lighthouse tracker. They're going to be an absolute cunt to find. Like, absolute goddamn fucking most annoying piece of shit to find on the planet. There will be a dime a dozen. They will be, like, really difficult to get your hands on. When they break, they will be really hard to replace. HTC might still be doing them because they kind of need to for, like, their big corpo shit, which is like the only safe haven you're gonna find. But it's fucking HTC. They are going to like quintuple the prices of that shit to justify them. I want SAO VR so badly. I don't. I think we need to kind of perfect the VR we have more than anything. Like, we only really just gotten to the point where motion smoothing in VR feels good. We need better FOV. We need better. Here's the thing. Perfect what we have, and then we can start fantasizing about fancy shit like SAO shit, like full dive shit. I'm a hot dog guy. You're a hot dog guy? I'm a burger bitch. Do you want a microwave strapped to your head? I go for both. Bottom. Hi, Cyber. Good morning. Hello. Hi, Panic. Good morning. Hello. Also, the way Full Dive works is just magic and wavy stuff. Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, the best way to think about Full Dive technology would be putting shit on par with Matrix. That's basically it. It's the Matrix. It's Matrix level shit without stabbing shit into your like brainstem, because it's using electronic shit. It's basically dream hacking. Hell yeah, hamburger bitch clan for the win. Hamburger. Revenue Monkey. Hi, Cyber. Good morning. I hate tech these days. You get a phone charger, and the next year the charger changes and everything is out of date, including your phone, because the charger is it's changed. I'm like, the fuck? Jaguar, what universe are you fucking living in? And what you're talking about, like 2010, 2015, like 2010 to like 2015 level shit there. Everything these days is USB-C. The fuck are you talking about? Everything, every fucking phone and tablet device now is a USB-C connection because of the EU. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, your phone gets outdated within like 3 months after it's launched, because the next one's already halfway through production by the time you're about 6 months down the line. Yeah. The problem with Full Dive's AMU sphere type stuff is that it has to suppress the signals to your body but not let you die at the same time. Yeah, it's the way that you would have to do it is you'd have to suppress the active bodily function. Funnily enough, that means reflexes will still be a thing. You would still have reflex moments. It won't be perfect. Is technical paralysis. Yeah, it's technical paralysis. You would have to keep the base of body functions running whilst removing the active bodily functions. Did you hear, by the way, about McConnell? By the way, dude's fucking brain dead. There's a brain dead guy in charge of something within Congress. And they're going to try and keep him on life support for the next month, because they know if they wait until the 3rd of August, if they wait for him to die after the 3rd of August, they don't have to do a special election. Not even joking. I got my 360 to finally open its disc tray, and now I'm playing it. I'm generally almost going to cry. I have far too many memories with this thing. Don't let it update. Mega, don't let it update. Genuinely, do not let it update. It will update you to the newest OS version, and it will basically try to get you to buy an Xbox Series X or S. Don't let it update. Keep that shit offline. What did you do on the 4th of July? When was the 4th? It was the 7th. 6th, 5th, 4th. I laid in bed and did fucking nothing all day, because I am British. We don't do shit for the 4th of July. It's just another day in the month. It's just a day in the calendar for us. Well, it's 2013 model, and it's been disconnected from the Wi-Fi ever since it existed. Good. Do you want to know what I want to get? Do you want to know what I really, really want to get? I really, 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 really want to get myself an old Wii and a Wii Sport and a Wii Fit. I really want to try and find a Wii Fit and a Nintendo Wii, because I genuinely think it will be the most fun shit to do on stream. Like, I could get the Wii Fit Plus for, like, I think you can get it for like 20 quid now with the balance board, And I'd be like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the Wii. I can hook it all up to my stream shit as well. And then we could just do like a fucking Nintendo Wii, a Wii Fit stream. It'd be great. The Ready Player One stuff is basically VR gear with a bit of basic with a bit of hand waving, but I like the corpful body machines. I like it when he gets kicked in the balls. There's one more phone problem. The headphone part, they fit. Think what? I'm not giving Nintendo my money anymore after the dumb shit they did. That's why I want to give a. That's why what I want to do is I want to go to a secondhand store and buy a piece of old. I want to buy a piece of old Nintendo hardware because it gives the money to them and not Nintendo. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Define what you mean by this. Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo's getting increasingly more and more predatory when it comes to their IP shit. They're just getting more and more predatory. What did they do? They've just been getting more predatory with it. They haven't done anything new, Terrace. It's just people are getting sick and tired of it because they're becoming a bit more brazen with it. I think I have the old Wii Fit board. I could ask my mum, actually, because she has a Wii Fit. I might have to text my mum. I might have to text my mum. I could either ask my mum if I can have it or if I can buy it off of her. If she still has it and lets me buy it off of her with the Wii, I will be happy with that. Because it'll be so funny. When was that? Oh god, I don't fucking know. Months ago at this point. I got a Wii and a Wii Fit. I want to get the Wii. I want to get the Wii Fit. We call it the Wii. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't see the point in the Switch 2. I genuinely don't see the point in the Switch 2. I think anyone who rushed out and got their hands on the Switch 2 who wasn't a creator is probably either rich or not got many. Or well, they're either a Nintendo fanboy, rich as fuck, got given one by someone else, or genuinely just they have like one game that they want to play. I am fine with my Switch 2. I just don't see the point in it. But granted, here's the thing. Cal got me my Nintendo Switch, and I have not used that outside of a handful of streams at this point. I did try and sit down and play it off stream a bit by playing the Pokemon games and a little bit of Animal Crossing, and I just really can't get into it. You also don't play Switch games, so why bother? Exactly. I wouldn't mind getting myself the Ring Fit thing, but that's just for stream shit. I'll probably end up having a heart attack. It'll be fine. I got a Switch one and have only played on it a few times. Same with me and PS5. I don't play Sony games, so why bother? I say I've made this statement a few times. I bought my PlayStation 4 for The Last of Us. And then The Last of Us came out on PC anyway. That's it. The only game worth getting a fucking PlayStation 4 is The Last of Us series. I'm sorry. I am so fucking sorry if you're a Sony brony. It's the only game worth getting on it. But I am not going to go out of my way to get a PS5 to get the fucking Last of Us Part 3. The reason being, they made way too much money on it when it dropped on PC. Because it let them do another relaunch. And I know what people are going to say. Sony's not letting shit go to PC anymore. Yeah, but Naughty Dog made a ton of money by dropping it onto PC. And they'll be like, actually, why don't we just make this work on PC properly this time? Microsoft and Sony can also do that. All three can ban your console. Same. The Switch 2 was the same as the Switch 1, but more expensive games and more expensive. Also, rigged the Switch 2 where you can break your Switch because they don't like your name. I feel like they should just reset your account or give you a default name in that situation. They should literally just turn around and just give you a default name and just say, yeah, we feel like your name doesn't abide by our terms of service, so we reset your name for you. You can change it once more, but please don't use that name that you had before. Not brick the fucking console. And Terrace is very much right. Every fucking platform, including Steam, can do that. Steam just doesn't give too many shits. Switch is generally was meant to be the PS. The Switch is general was meant to be the PS2 in sales. It almost did, but the PS2 continues to get sales from eBay and stuff. I love my silly little quirky PS2 Slim. I feel like I feel like when I move out and get my own place, I'm being more if you can't tell, I'm being more confirmational with my whole I'm moving out. I feel like when I move out, I'm probably going to get myself a couple of retro consoles and a load of old ass games for it. Like, I will go out of my way to, like, go to a couple of CEXs, go to their old games, and be like, ooh, I remember this one growing up. I remember this one growing up. Ooh, I never got to play this one growing up. And then just turn around and walk out with a mountain of old-ass fucking games for the Xbox 360 and, like, shit like that. And just walk out of the CEX and just have, like, a shelf in my fucking game room, in my stream room, which is just a shelf of old-ass games that I didn't get to play growing up or wanted to play growing up. By the way, I will say this, when I move out, I will fucking be upping my stream schedule because I will have actual proper incentive to need to do it. Everything between now and then is genuinely just me experimenting with, like, potential schedules and also working around my dad. Yeah. I recommend 360 Elite after 2008 or 2009, since a lot of the 360s back then were played with Red Ring of Death. Yes, I'm aware. I had a console that I actually got an Elite. We got an early 360 and then we got an Elite later because I had the 360 and my dad had the one with the got the Elite. The funny thing was this. I had the Red Ring of Death happen on me, and it took me 20 minutes to fix. I did the towel trick. The towel. You remember the towel trick? You wrap that thing in like a towel, and you turn it on. You leave it 20 minutes, and then you turn it off, and then you unwrap the towel and then turn it back on again, and it's fine. I first ran with my and got a free 360 out of it. Yeah, let's just do the towel trick. Do you remember the towel trick? I remember the towel trick working a treat. It was basically you block the vents to heat up the components inside, and then you basically just unintentionally cause it to slightly resolder itself, and it fixes itself. Yeah, the trick is to just make the thing overheat so it tries to resolder, so it just slightly resolders itself. Half of the time it was just because the soldering work on it wasn't amazing, so you just needed to heat the fucker up. Ah, yeah, same as baking your motherboard back in the day. Pretty much, just, I never got the whole baking your motherboard thing. But that was, like, the trick. You just wrap it in a blanket, turn it on. Or GPU. Yeah, it was just because, it was genuinely, the problems genuinely used to stem from, old industrial standards weren't as good as they are now, so shit got slipped through. It's like the problem. The guy who got the steam machine got the red line of death on it, right? And because of the side it was on, really clever. I'm not gonna lie, really, really clever that the way that they've done it is one side is CPU problem and the other is GPU problem. So you can tell just from the picture, GPU problem. And then they just send it back and they sent him a new one because, hey, fucking Steam is amazing with that. As Bringer Studios on the Xbox 360 video once said, I mean, hey, it's already dead. Why not defile the corpse for a little more pinata time? Yeah, that's like my logic. Mega, that's like my logic. If shit's broken, then do a potential fix which that has one of two things. Either it's going to not work and you've already got a broken piece of hardware anyway, or it works and shit gets fixed. Wait, anything in text used to always break? I wouldn't say that. I think the biggest problem... Actually, no, I never had a problem with my 360. I had the white one, and I love that thing. My problem with my 360 was I had no storage on it. I wasn't allowed to get a memory unit. I am actually not joking when I say this. I had the PlayStation 1, the Xbox Crystal, still have it by the way, and the 360. I never had a memory card on those fucking things. I'm not even joking or exaggerating or like any way, shape, or form. The PlayStation 1, I was never allowed to have a memory card on it. My dad was, and he always hid it from us. The Xbox was my favorite console of all time because it had a really good built-in memory for it. So I could actually save shit on it and play games all the way through. That's why I love the Xbox, the fact that they put memory in it. And then you could just expand the storage on it later, which was like, okay, cool. But they had like a good amount of storage on them anyway. And then the fucking Xbox 360 came with some came with a bit of storage on it, and then you could expand the memory on it. Another reason why I love the 360. But the memory cartridge shit you could put on the top of it was only like 100 gig. What was the reasoning of this, bro? The reason why was because the old memory cartridges on the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 were not cheap. They were not cheap in any way, shape, or form. They were quite expensive for the time. Like a 30 meg... You need to remember, 30 megabytes of, like, storage back then was not cheap. You're talking... I remember they went... It's 32 megabytes of memory for the PlayStation 1 would set you back about 30. Then they dropped to 64 megabyte of storage, 64 and 120, and they went up to like 200 quid back then. They were not cheap. They were fucking expensive. You're talking megabytes. It's like fractions of a gig. My fucking RAM on my computer has more fucking gigabytes spare. My VRAM on my graphics card is only using 8 gigabytes. I could fit an entire PlayStation's worth of performance and storage onto what's left of my graphics card, and it won't even fucking move the dial. That's how much the technology is advanced. It's insane. To not overwrite the saves, etc. Yeah, because do you want to know why? My dad was obsessed with completing games. He is a huge completionist. One of the things that he fucking hates about online games and the whole shit around live service games like World of Tanks and Neverwinter and shit is the fact that they're live service. My dad doesn't like live service games. He fucking hates them. He really does. He's a completionist through and through. When I say he is a completionist through and through, he did Tomb Raider 1 through 4, the original ones on the PlayStation 1, on the hardest difficulties. About 20 times over. He did every fucking secret level, every secret achievement unlock. He knew how to do the sections at the start. You know the fucking jungle gym shit in some of the Tomb Raider games? He knew how to do those. He knew how to get the fucking time limits on them perfectly. Like, he would literally go in and just be like, jump backwards, jump up, grab a thing, handstand over, do a flip, do all of that shit. Like, he would frame perfect kill fucking dinosaurs and the gorillas and the fucking tigers in those games. Like, he's crazy when it comes to completion. He's a crazy completionist. And then on top of that, he also did the same shit with Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3. I think he did 1, 2, and 3. I'm not 100% sure on 3. I know he did 1 and 2. My dad was a big Prince of Persia. Don't get me started with Prince of fucking Persia. He did the same with Prince of Persia. My dad was a huge completionist. He got a huge memory card. He wrote his name on it. He literally just had in Tipex. If you know what Tipex, there's a thing when you write in pen on a piece of paper, you can get rid of the pen with a Tipex pen. It just leaves a white glob over what you wrote. He would write on the memory card just "Dad" in huge capital letters. Yeah, he would just put Tipex on it. He'd write in huge letters "Dad" on his PlayStation 1 memory card, and we weren't allowed to get it. We weren't allowed to touch that shit. He did Duke Nukem, Tomb Raider, Prince of Persia, Crash Bandicoot. God, he did every Duke Nukem game. He was so pissed every time they kept kicking it down the road. People were still Tipex in school. We got Tipex banned in my school. We got the Tipex pens banned in our school, and then Tipex turned around a court wind that loads of school were banning Tipex because people were fucking writing on surfaces they shouldn't be with their Tipex. And then they brought out the Tipex pen, Tipex strip things. You know, the ones where it's just like you put it down, then you go like that, and then it just leaves almost like a small masking tape layer. Yeah. And then they released that after they started to get banned. People would, yeah. Oh, the whiteout. Yeah, and I'm guessing everywhere else. We call it Tipex because it's kind of the company's name. It was back when all the tech was new, or in the case of the Sony consoles, proprietary, also made by Sony. Yeah. Yep. You could probably reverse engineer that shit really fucking easily these days. Like, genuinely, you can probably reverse engineer an entire PlayStation 1 quite fucking easily now. I'm very warm. I'm very fucking warm. I'm a water. But no, this is on the same level as the RAM crisis, like, huh? Thank you for the follow, welcome into the stream. Yeah, for us it's Bic Whiteout. I think for us it's Bic Tipex. My dad is still a gamer. Oh, to this day. My dad is a gamer, but he's not a dedicated gamer anymore. He gave his Xbox Series X to my nephew. He gave it to my nephew because I told my dad about the Steam machine. My dad wanted to get the Steam machine, so he gave my nephew his Xbox Series X, and then the Steam machine came out, and then he realized, holy shit, this thing is not cheap. And I told my dad, here's the thing, you can upgrade a lot in that fucker. And he's like what? I said, like the RAM, like the storage. I think I might be wrong, but I think you can also upgrade quite a lot in it. You can upgrade the cooling in it as well, so it runs a bit smoother. Yeah. Didn't gamers, Taris, am I wrong, but didn't gamers Nexus turn around and slap like 64 gigabytes of RAM into their Steam machine and tested out the performance and realized actually it was running perfectly well? I love the VR chat avatar, it's unique. I'm upgrading this actually at the moment. I like my design. But my base isn't very comfortable to be in, so I'm upgrading it to something a little bit more comfortable for me. I'm taking my time with it, but I'm also putting it together quite quickly. It's an amazing design. Thank you, I designed it myself. I designed and made everything on this myself. The base is heavily modified though. The only console my father played was the Atari. Oh, was it? We had a PlayStation 1, an Xbox Crystal, a 360, we've had every Xbox. I'm not joking. We have had every Xbox apart from the Series S, which I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about getting a Xbox Series S a couple of times. I have had a PlayStation 4 because I didn't see the point in getting an Xbox when my dad was gonna get one anyway. Yeah. The Xbox is an all-round entertainment system, whilst PlayStation is really just a games console. It's not really much more beyond that. Yes, it can still do everything the Xbox does, but it's kind of geared towards just getting you into games quick. My dad gave me his 360 Elite with all the games when I was younger. The primary games he gave me was F1 2010, Project Gotham Racing 4, Kung Fu Panda COD 4. Oh! Do you want to know how much of a completionist my dad was, by the way? Do you want to know how much of a completionist my dad is when it comes to games? Lego games. You know the Lego games? Lego Batman, Lego Batman, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Harry Potter, Lego DC, Lego Marvel. You know all of the Lego Marvel DC one. You know all of those. He 100%ed every single fucking last one of those. Star Wars, Harry Potter ones. He literally 100%ed every fucking achievement on their roster. Like, he literally went out of his way to get every last achievement, every brick unlock, every single one. Like, he literally was just, he just did it. Like, he is a completionist. I've played on Xbox One, PlayStation 1 through 4, and then laptop, and then main PC too. Yeah, I am very much a PC gamer. I was in call with Doba, who's in chat. They might still be here. They might be at work. I'm not 100% sure. Doba works. And they were in call yesterday, and they were playing Overwatch. And I was working on 3D shit. I do play Overwatch. I'm a diamond player. I'm a diamond player in Overwatch. They're bronze. And I literally turned around and said, if you want to, they were playing, they were doing competitive, and they were playing Rhine. And I literally turned around and said to them, if you want to rank up with Rhine, play corners. And he's like, they were like, what do you mean? I said, play the corners, don't push your entire body out. And they were like, okay, cool. And they do this thing constantly where they jet into the enemy away from their support, swing their hammer around, and then die. And then they have to get back. So they jet back, and then they got no jet. And then I'm like, I said, play corners. You need to play with your support. You need to play with your team, not be like a one person battlefield. I played Lego Worlds a lot since my autistic is so into F1. I perfectly recreated Spa in Lego Worlds. Ah, that's cool. I'm so bad at Overwatch. I'm a diamond player in Overwatch. I can't really. I'm a weird person. I'm very much a disruptive player. My whole thing is I play heroes which are very disruptive to play against, and I annoy the fuck out of enemies. That's my go-to. My go-to is, can I make their day harder? Can I make their shit worse? And I always choose heroes which are notoriously known for being quite hard to play. They ruined my baby girl. I think Sombra needs to go back to her original skill set. And if anything, just give her a little bit of a bump. Maybe like stronger throwing range. And make it so she can go invisible, but like she gets like a movement speed reduction or something. I don't fucking know, but yeah. Cut the corners. You have to cut the pie to be specific. I used IRL bullet ballistics in Call of Duty and got caught a hacker. Lol. I just use realism, not luck. Oh god. Eh. I can't get my head into Call of Duty anymore. By the way, I'm at the rank in Overwatch where I will get occasional hackers coming in. I wish I was shitter at Overwatch so I could enjoy the game and not have hackers. That is the level of Overwatch player I am. I wish I was shitter so I don't have to have hackers. Well, I'm annoyed with all the characters, so it isn't really hard to do. Sweets versus an actual COD player who understands technical things. Yeah, that's like one of the things in Call of Duty. That's like one of the things I loved in COD 4. The fact that you could wallbang people and people would get pissed is really funny. Overwatch doesn't play the way I think it should, so I get annoyed. Overwatch plays exactly how I think it should, but the problem I have is I have come across so many mercy hacks. I am not joking. I have had multiple people hacking with mercy in the last week, and they think they're being subtle. I'm like, I have played with mercy. I have done mercy in stadium. I have done. I tried mercy. I tried a couple of mercy builds, which were all about bumping her heal rate to insano style levels, right? And I cannot get her healing to be more than 100 per 100 to 150 per time. So why is it why I'm getting into these matches with these people who are literally healing their allies for 500 health instantly, and they're locking onto them through walls without thinking about it? They're instant healing, instant locking, and then flying off instantly. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? You are clearly hacking. But you're doing it in stadium, so no one can take it. It's just a build. Who is the best for giving? I think my dad, thanks to my dad who was in the military, who was the best. Yeah, you just wallbang. When I played Modern Warfare 3 the other day, I had this really realistic M4 and Glock and the rank at 1250 sniper. Clip Farmer sweats were losing it with it that I was playing realistically. Yeah, because they reward players for playing more realistically. Call of Duty rewards players for playing realistically. But I will say this. If you ever come across someone who is very high level professional in a video game, like Call of Duty, like Overwatch, they don't play by the mechanics. They literally play. Proper gamers won't play by the mechanics. They will play by the game engine limits. Like, that is the difference between a professional and someone who is just good at the game. That is actually the difference. I am someone who, once I figure out the limitations of the engine, I can be an absolute cunt. Like, I can be an absolute cunt. I was someone who was creeping out of maps and glitching and shit back in the COD 4 days. And it wasn't bannable, even in tournaments. If it was like, hey, if you got the skill to get out of the fucking map that quickly and do your shit, you're fine. It's an asshole move, but hey, you could do it. If you could do it. It was really funny because one time we literally had a match and everyone left the fucking map and everyone just fought under the map one time. It was dumb, it was hilarious, and it was like one of the most enjoyable fucking matches of our lives. We all laughed and said that, and we all laughed, stood up, shook each other's hand and said, no glitching, and went, no glitching, and then we sat back down and we did a proper round. Also, I tested out the sniper, or main, and destroyed them with the engine thing, which stock apart from the faster bolt, suppressor, and thermal scope, and trust me, it did wonders. Yes. Yes. I hate metas. I hate meta build. I hate it when games do metas. I really hate it when games get to metas. Here's the thing. Every game should work and be built around the concept of counters. If you watch the latest episode of Mushoku Tensei, you will know you can have 3 really powerful warriors where neither of them can never beat another person, but they can all beat each other. But they can't beat each other. Does that make sense? It needs to be like a perfect circle of this is a counter to this is a counter to this is a counter to this, and guess what? This is a counter to this. So full circles it. I hate metas. It should just be a counter circle. It should just be this counters this. This is also good against this, but it's not that powerful against this. Assault rifles go bang, bang, bang. Meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a girl? Yeah, I look in the mirror all the time. Ugh. Screw metas, assault rifles go bang, bang, bang. Well, that's how they did it in COD 4. Snipers were amazing at range, so they basically kept the big areas out of most people's hands. Assault rifles were great counters to them, but they weren't like good at close quarters. So then you had then you get like the smaller assault rifles come in. Then you get like the submachine guns come in, which are great against assault rifles, but crap against the snipers. So then there's your circle. And then you had the light machine guns. They're basically spray pray in hopes of fuck everything is dead by the time you run out of ammo. Like, if you're aiming with a submachine gun, you're doing it wrong. Hi, Haz. Good morning, hon. Hey there, my sweet Guna cutie. Hi, good morning. I use the fun stuff I like. If it's just so happens to be something in meta, so be it. I want to use fun stuff. That's what I do. That's like the funniest thing. I play in Overwatch. I never play meta characters. I very rarely go near a meta character. In Overwatch, every time I play a character I'm enjoying, it's usually because no one knows how to fucking play the character. Like, genuinely. Sombra, when she was hard, was my fucking bread and butter. She was beautiful. She was incredible. And then they fucked her. But now you gotta pay for the new DMZ2 and no scope an enemy with a car by jumping off prison. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Warzone, Rebuff Island, and sadly, I don't have a camera. I used to do close quarter snipers. I was a pop sniper. Back on COD 4 days, I would take the what was it? 701 something, the R701 or what was it? I took the Remington 7000, the R7000. Put an AGOG on it, and then I just pop snipe with it. If it hits, they quit. That was the thing that we would say. If it hits, they quit, and they don't give a shit. That was the hope. Your goal was to just and just kill the fuckers. That was the whole thing. But it's like, if you don't hit, you're dead. Also, Titanfall 2 players actively praise players who use grenade weapons and hard to play Titans, and the ones using meta weapons and Titans are crying so hard. Yeah, because metas in games are genuinely the band-aid for bad players. ACR 1-man army NoobTube. Apart from 1-man army, I use that loadout in Modern Warfare 3 as well. Back on Modern Warfare 2, I used to do quick scoping with my cousin. Oh, back on Modern Warfare 2, the short AK-47U, the really short one. I did that I put that on double tap, and Yeah, I'd have the short, short. I had the short AK-47U, the really really short SMG, right? I gave the perk double tap and the quick reload, and then martyrdom. You know what? You know what you know what? You know the build I'm doing, don't you? AK-47 double AK-47U, the short one, double tap, quick reload, and martyrdom. You know the build I'm running. You know what I'm talking about now, don't you? You know how much of an asshole I would be to play against. Like, you knew exactly the type of shit that I was pulling off. And then you know what you did on the gun? You'd put on a double mag. That was the most dumb fucking crap on the planet. And it made everyone rage quit. And the rage quitters are crybabies. Sit back and relax and snipe with an AX50. For example, I prefer snipers with iron sights. But since not many gamers have those, my options are limited. I used to be a good quickscoping and I knew quickscoping muscle memory. Oh, I used to go around sniping people with a deagle. My build was AK-47U, double tap with a dual mag on it. No you didn't put a scope on it. You didn't put a scope on it. You just made it so you could reload and fire that fucker as fast as possible. You gave yourself martyrdom because the whole point was run at the enemy. If they kill you, then they're fucks anyway. And then I'd have the deagle. Every time I walk around the corner, I would have my deagle out, ADSing, and I would just line that shit up and just I would one tap any fucker who would be stupid enough to be sat on sat on sniper lines, because they're always in the same fucking spot. So you just go, fuck you, you're dead now. Go fuck yourself. And then you switch over to your AK, and then you run like fucking crazy, and you go, brrr, okay, new magazine, brrr, okay, next magazine, brrr. Oh, the whole team died? Wait, is that an AC-140 that I have? Boom, baby! On the back hand, along with that, I use canted lasers in Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, I was diabolical. It's an active screw you method loadout. In Pavlov, I was pretty dangerous with grenades, etc. I haven't touched Pavlov in a while, and my reason is I'm either even my controllers are all fucky wucky, or they just decided to say I don't want to let the index controllers work as effectively as they work as they did before. Intervention with no attachment unless you wanted suppressor, fast hands, and throwing knife. It was actually a menace. I never did Modern Warfare 3. I did COD 4, I did COD, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and then I kind of just stopped. I just stopped after Black Ops. I just lost interest in Call of Duty after that point. I would flick my thumb and drop an enemy with controller, and I'm thinking of getting the AK-47 and a few others IRL. I want to get I'm a weeb. I want to get a couple of katanas. I am a weeb. I want to get a couple of katanas. I want to get a couple of from like a couple from Demon Slayer and stuff. Yes, yes. I own a katana. I want to get a couple from Demon Slayer. I want to get Grass Cutter from Naruto, even though my joy for Naruto kind of ended after I left college. I kind of lost interest in it. I still think it's a really, really cool universe. I just think it's turned itself into bloatware. I really, really, really want to get Law's katana from One Piece because it is a big bitch. She's a big boy. She's a big boy. She's a big boy. She's a very big boy. And the fluffy handle on the end is fucking hilarious to me, and I love that. What else do I want? I want to get a couple. I want to get Mitsuri. I want to get yeah. That's just say I want to get a couple. Naruto, good. Baruto was a snore. Baruto is pure anime. by the way. Baruto is literally pure anime. To my knowledge, they never bothered waiting around for the I don't think there's a series, a manga series. If I'm right, they literally just started doing the series and then they made the manga around the series. I might be wrong on it, but to my knowledge, it is basically they never really there was never a planned story with Baruto. The problem is Naruto became, as a character, Naruto and Sasuke became so fucking powerful, they had to figure out some bullshit mechanics to nerf them. Baruto is literally just Naruto now is the dad. Yeah. I also want an AK-47 bayonet, because the scabbard with the bayonet can be used as wire cutters, for barbed wire, concertina wire, similar to barbed wire in a way. Baruto? Baruto. You know Naruto, the anime series, and then they did Baruto, which was just basically Naruto, now as a dad. Boruto. I don't fucking know. All I know is it's a shitty show. All I know is it's a really, really badly planned out and really not well put together anime. It's like we made it look cool, but in all fairness, we had to nerf the strongest characters multiple times over, and guess what? He's still too strong. Oh, we know that. It's so trash. I was happy that Naruto achieved his dream, though. I'm wearing a skirt. I don't wear skirts all that often, but it's really warm. I'm normally someone who wears shorts. I'm very warm right now. Gizzy, how are you? Are you okay? Getting there, bud. Did you throw a flip-flop at your dad yet? I feel like that should be an appropriate response for him walking in on you, getting ready for stream, and throw his shot. You know you can do a quiet day. You could do a quiet day. If you're sick, you're allowed to give yourself a rest. Granted, I'm really proud of you because you're like keeping up momentum whilst I've been dumb and stopped starting because of shit out of my control. I want a lot of goth fanboy clothing, but don't want to be yelled at by my family. Fuck you are your own person. You are allowed to dress as you see and feel comfortable. It's your body, not theirs. If you want to dress like a goth fanboy, dress like a goth fanboy. For wearing it because they don't like it. That's an ish to them, not an issue. Thank you, for real. Genuinely, you need to. A thing that I learned a while ago is don't worry about what others think. Just live life for yourself, not for others. When you live life for others, you become just really fucking miserable, and you genuinely just. It doesn't help. Yeah. It's like, it doesn't help. You might think, yes, this is great, this is amazing, but it genuinely just does not help. When you start living for yourself, you start to feel better for yourself. Yeah. I'm really hot. I'm gonna throw you guys over to Sheena. And I've been seen quite a few fanboys on my amazing quiz, and yeah, I'm starting to despise my family. Just be yourself. I think you'll find it interesting, and they'll understand. Have a good day, Katie. I'm gonna go make a big potato. I'm gonna go make a big potato and then also turn my bed into a wind tunnel. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm gonna be back here on Saturday, but I'm gonna be on the other platform tomorrow. Hopefully the heat wave doesn't kill me. I hope you guys show Goshina all the love you can, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you guys. Thank you all for all the follows today. It's been really cool. Yes. I will be back here on Saturday, same time, same place. I hope you'll have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. Drink plenty of water during the heat stuff. Eat good. And go show Sheena love, okay? I hope you have a wonderful time. Yes, I love you guys. I don't know what I'm doing Thursday. My brain says go for a walk. Brain also says stream, but I'm also thinking just going for a long ass walk again. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, go show Sheena all the love you can, and I will see you next stream, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye.